I'm live. Hey, y'all. I don't know if this is letting people know or not, so hopefully it is. I don't know how to grab the URL. Goodness. Let's see if I can do it like this. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to tweet it. Oh, it says it's making me leave. I don't want to leave. Don't leave. Oh, my gosh. Let's just see how this goes, shall we? No fooling, right? Ah, it's time for, I'm typing this without looking, so hopefully I've typed it right. Okay. Now we're going to go tweet it. Other people here. Oh, good, 4 of you are here. Hi. Hi, Jim. Y'all see my shirt? Let me see if I can stand up and give you a good look at it. Straight out of Halloween Town. La, 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 la. So I love it. See the top of my head. Let me do this Twitter real quick, or if y'all wouldn't mind sharing the link, I'm going to put the link over here. Let's see, share this pretty please. There. Oh, I also put the no fooling stuff. Y'all don't have to share all that. So let's get started. I'm late. I have been building a rummage sale site, and yeah, I've been having a lot of fun. I've been here's one of the little things I put up, not the little saucer they're in, but just the little bitty chihuahuas. Aren't they adorable? I can't keep them though, so they've got to go find other little homes. They're just little resin guys, you know. And on my miscellaneous, I have a lot of OBO, so or best offer. Happy April Fools. Normally I play April Fool's pranks. I love them. I really get a kick out of them. One of my favorites is one my mother pulled on her boss. She went in, he wasn't even thinking about what day it was, and gave him a note that somebody had called and he needed to return the call. Well, he calls the number and doesn't listen to how they answer the phone. And they say, how can we help you? He said, I need to speak to a Mr. Rapp. I understand that he would like to buy, and this guy was a oil field guy, and he made oil field machines. He invented this machine that like separated, I don't know, sludge out of something. But anyway, he was a millionaire. He really did well for himself. And they said, what's his name? He said, Mr. Raff. They said, Raff? We don't have a Raff here. What's his first name? He said, I don't have a first name. I just have a G. It's Mr. G. Raff. Then he realized my mother had given him the number to the local zoo. I take after my mother. Artsy fartsy ho keg. I love that name. But yeah, so he had called and demanded to speak to Mr. G. Raff. And yeah, I've done stuff like a few years back, quite a few. I told people I decided I found Jesus, and I decided that Wicca wasn't for me. And I was going to I was going to become Christian. My loving and dear beloved friend said, and I quote, can I have your books? Assholes. The time I said I was moving to Alaska, that was fun. So this go around, I just couldn't see doing any April Fools because there's so many jokes already coming out of Washington, but it just seemed like overkill. So yeah, I got something on my chin. Ow. Let me see what else. Oh, I am selling rocks. I've got these listed on paganmarkets.com. I think I told y'all that last week, maybe not. And they are big, huge. And then I've got one of my Unakites. And I'm going to also put these up on my site. Just kind of testing to see what sells best. For those of you who were on my Facebook page when I was doing stone sales, I found the missing spheres. And there's 3 of them. I've got lapis. That's red and that's gold. It's kind of hard to tell, but when you hold them right up next to each other, you can tell there's a difference in color. Let me see if this will help. Yeah, you can kind of tell more that way. But they've been missing, so. And then I've got, if y'all can see back here, I'm going to list these rose quartz spheres. I've got more unakite. I've got labradorite and some more amethyst chevron. I decided, I want to start selling stuff. I'm going to list my decks. I've had them up on the tarot sale site. That went really well for a while, but I haven't really promoted it. So I figured I'll just put it up on a Rummage sale page where you can click and see if you want my e-courses. And I'll put my books up there as well, e-books. If you want a deck, if you want stones, if you want miscellaneous. The Chihuahuas fall under the miscellaneous. The miscellaneous category is kind of fun. I've got cows in there, Chihuahuas, unknown iron tools. If anybody out there is a tool aficionado, I'm going to get some better pictures of it, but we don't know what it is. So we have all sorts of thoughts. Hydrant, spike puller. My husband says it's not a spike puller. Tire iron, bed frame thing. What else? Oil filter remover. Nobody knows. So I would love to hear from y'all. If you're a April Fool's person, or if you're not, just let me know over there. We're going to read our oracle today. It's going to be Mystical Wisdom. It's a Josephine Wall deck. It's her art. And it might be a crank. Oh, owl. I wonder, it's a T. It's like this, and then on this end is a C. I can't make it. But anyway, the C comes off like this, and then this is a T on this side. That doesn't really work, but kind of like that. That might be it. I'll let my husband know. It's cool. I've got pictures up, but the pictures aren't great. But it's not very big. It's only about like that big. It's super heavy. And it's all cast iron. So who knows? But Al may be onto something. Hello, ball jointed wing. Oh, and the deck I'm using was a gift from the artist, and the artist actually signed it. Yay! But it is called the Troubadour Tarot. This is out of England. Paul and Karen, and I'm forgetting the other person's name. I'm so sorry. The suits are different. We have chalices for cups. Wands are horses. Quills are swords. And fish are the coins. An interesting combination. But we'll be looking in at that. So, white, don't break that box. Generally, if I get a box like this, what I will do, if I'm going to use the deck, I'll break the box down completely. I'll just pop it all out like this, open it up, and then fold it like this and put it somewhere safe. If it's a deck I'm not going to use for readings, and I collect decks, so some decks hit me for readings, some decks don't. Doesn't mean I don't love the decks. When I'm reading for myself, I tend to grab a deck I don't know if I am too close to the question. Generally speaking, I am. I just had somebody respond. They're taking my Trust Your Gut Tarot course, and they got my question lesson. And they said it had really, really helped them, that it really got them to understand how to ask questions and where they might be unnecessarily muddying up their own question asking. If you want to try that course out or take that course, head to my Rummage sale, links down the bottom, and click on e-courses. You can check it out. Got a lot of people taking it, and it's self-paced, so it's not like you have to start it today and it ends 9 weeks later. Whenever you start, you've got 9 weeks of lessons coming via email. And there's a Facebook group attached. Pretty non-active, but you get put into it, and if you get back, yay. Ivy. Horses for wands is wonderful because wands are action, their movement, their activity, right? Wands is a speed. It's a motion. So I really get that one. And quills, well, the pen is mightier than the sword. And quills, feather pens. So the fish is the one that got me a little bit, but then I realized, fish can be abundance. So that made sense to me from that way. This is called the Troubadour Tarot, and it is an English. They're using English cultural stuff. So yeah, fish abundance. Tammy Pie is here. Ivy's here. Wow, Hag's here. Monique. Hey, y'all. I love it when I do the little romperoo. I see Groon and I see Jim. Kid you not, I don't know if y'all are old enough to remember the romper room, but she did this thing where it was a kid's show, obviously, and she would get a big magnifying glass and look right at the camera and, call out names of kids she saw as though she was seeing you through the camera. It was her magic eye something. And one day, my given name is Stephanie. She said, I see Stephanie. And I went ballistic. Yay, she saw me. Look, Kay's here. Hi, Kay. Kay, I forgot to send you and Kate the link. I'm sorry. Kay and I, she had a magic mirror. That's what it was. Thank you, Al. But Kay and I are laughing today. A mutual friend of ours posted this Easter thing, and it's pretty funny. It's two chocolate bunnies. One is missing the ears, one's missing the tail. And the one says, ow, my butt hurts. And the one without the ears says, what? Kay and I, one Easter, this was years ago, both bought that card and sent it to each other the same year. And Kay says she thought she'd sent herself the card. So it was very funny. Romper, stomper, bumper, blue, tell me true. I think that's close. I think that's very close. I see Allison. I see Jim. I see Kay. So, Jade is here. Right? Well, we're going to dive in for this week. This is the last week of Mercury retrograde. For those of you who have businesses, I highly recommend you check out the Tarot Ladies Astro-Biz Digest, Astro Biz Digest. It's a $99 subscription, and you get weekly astro updates from her and a monthly one as well. And they're bits, they're targeted, look at this information. It's been invaluable to me. So I hope you'll check it out. But anyway, this week, Mercury goes direct. A couple of other planets go retro. This is all stuff I'm picking up from Teresa's stuff. So it's going to be an interesting month. She recommends that launches be held off for a little bit. But you can learn about that in her digest if you want to get it. Right? Ball 20 Wing didn't know it was the last week. Thank goodness indeed. Thank goddess. It happens 3 times a year. 3 weeks, 3 times a year, which is, 9 weeks out of 52 weeks. And you got a week on either side. So you could say that's 2, 4, 6 more weeks. So you could say it's like a quarter year's time. Just learn how to use it. This one was pretty rough for me on personal relationship levels. I had to keep apologizing to my husband. I was like, I don't know why I'm being such a bitch. But he would say, boo, and I'd get pissed off. So, yeah, I blame it on Mercury. But we're going to look at the tribe first. And what I'm doing here is I do a 3-card reading. I do an oracle first and get an affirmation for all of us. Then I do a 3-card reading for the whole group. I also do individual signs. And if you want to get in on that, you can pay $5 a month and you get them every week, unless I'm traveling. Actually, this month, we may have an issue at the end of the month because I'll be in Reader Studio. I'm going to see if I can't pre-tape. So, and I'm also going to be in Austin the weekend of the 14th and the 15th. If you're near Austin, Texas, come see me at Nature's Treasures. It's going to be fun. But the individual tarot scopes, people like them. So I'd love for you to join us. I try to keep it really low. I think $5 is, $1.25 a week. So I think that's okay. I'm cool with that. Now, let's see what the tribe gets. Thanks, Hag. What does the tribe need for our affirmation card this week? Well, mystical wisdoms we get. Money. Money, money, money. Okay, it's not going to focus. There. Josephine Wall does the most gorgeous. I played French horn and band. Yay! Look at the wolf in her palm. And one of my favorites, octopus. Money. Find a way to abundance. Find a way to abundance. Oh, wait, was that an octopus? Maybe it wasn't, but I think it might have been. I'm calling it an octopus. It's probably a butterfly, but find a way to abundance. Today, I choose to allow abundance in my life. Today, I choose to allow abundance in my life. Today, I choose to allow abundance in my life. Okay? Now, for those of you who don't know, I'm wearing my Straight Outta Halloween Town t-shirt. I just got it. Look on Etsy for the, you can do Straight Outta Halloween Town, or look for the official KJB, Kimberly J. Brown, who played Marnie on Halloween Town, has her own Etsy shop, and she's got some fabulous stuff, and I probably want all of it. Down the road. And it's just, it's, what do you call it? Vinyl stencil that's just been put on the shirt. I love it. Now, I have not shuffled these cards. So what we're going to do is, right, Amy? Amy says, I love those movies. It's so awesome. I'm just going to basically sort of shuffle. Oh, I forgot to see if there were title cards. Well, we'll find out later. And we're going to see, and I've just opened this deck. I haven't even been in it. So let's see how it shuffles. Like a dream. Did y'all hear that? Let me see if I can do the shuffle over here. Whoops. Okay, so it shuffles well, but I'm not a great shuffler. I'll do a full flip through too. So we're going to look at the whole group's tarot scopes. And what I'm going to do, because I really don't feel like I've shuffled these super well. I've riffled once and I've been doing this. So they're still going to be pretty stacked. I'm going to cut. I've got decks 1, 2, 3. Kay, are you still there? Give me a number 1, 2, or 3, Kay. Testing to see if she's still there. No, 3. Okay. 3 is our theme card. Jim, give me 1 or 2. He was first in. I don't know if he's still here. There he is. So 1 is our next card, and 3 will be our challenge. Okay. So the theme card. Woo. Overlord. Wait, let me see if I can get him here. That Ram. He is the Emperor card, I am sure. Okay, and I'm reading the little booklet. Strong male figure, you think? Self-employed person, promotions, take a strong stance. Be in control of your emotions. And I think that's be in control of your emotions is a really good one for us this week. It is the end of Mercury retrograde. The next week is another shadow when it's going fully direct. So the week after is still going to be a little murky. So really work on controlling your emotions, gang. That's going to be tantamount to getting the most out of this week. Boy, do I need that one. Can I just nail it to my forehead? This is our blessing card as chosen by Mr. James Niswanger. James, really? And the blessing card, let me see if I can hold it still for y'all. It's frustration. And that is, it looks like it's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now, 13 is generally death card, but here I don't know if that's, we're not going to read it as death card. We're going to say what they say. Suspension without movement. That would be a hanged man, really. Hi, Nerd Love. Troubadour Tarot. It's by harmony-9.uk. That's an English deck. It's brand new. Oh, hush, Jim. But this is about delays and frustration, things left up in the air, and sacrifices for future benefits. Now, with our overlord and frustration, for me, I'd be like, oh, fuck, let's just go back to bed. But I think what this says is that with this determination, frustration doesn't have any room, right? Frustration is going to be out the door because you're controlling of your emotions. When you meet frustrating situations, just remember to yourself in your head, I am master of my emotions. If you watch The Big Bang Theory, I am master of my bladder. I am master of my bladder. No, I'm not. But here we see, and what I get is this. I don't know if y'all have ever had to, I've got several steampunk decks. Never love several. I love them. I've got Barbara Moore's and also Caitlin Matthews. But look at this guy, right? Look at this. They're pushing this horse and they're tugging this horse. Pushing and pulling. Has anybody ever tried to encourage a horse to go where it doesn't want to go? As a Girl Scout, I was about 14 years old. I went on a wagon train. It was called A Wider Opportunity across North Dakota. And we got to drive these wagons with, the team we had was a pair of Belgians named Tom and Jerry. And it was my night to help with the horses. And I'm leading one of the horses. I don't know, we'll say Jerry. And he stops. And the driver had the other horse, Tom, and he was moving forward. And I said, he won't move. What do I do? And the man, who was an older gentleman and a well-educated horseman, turned around and said, honey, when 2,000 pounds of horse stops, so do you. Point taken. My little, 100 and something pound body wasn't going to move that damn animal. So you had to wait him out. And I think with this horse, if they had stopped, picked up the nice grass, tempted him with it, he would have moved forward, right? So when something frustrates you, figure another way around it. Now, somebody said they're losing connection, and they said IE seems to work better, and MS Edge was not working for them. I don't know. I use Chrome. It's working for me. Sorry. Let's look at what's going to be the challenge. Now, this is really interesting given frustration. The 5 of Steeds. Now, for me, if the horse was frustrated, try to stay out of the back end and the biting end. For me, this talks about these 3 horses and the 2 horses. It looks like a competition. It looks like it is going, like they're trying to come in and get in the middle of all this. So I think that what you need to watch out for is if you're in a situation of this, watch out for all the damn help. You don't need it, right? You've got Overlord in the front. So this is you, your power, your willpower. You can find a way to work around this. Having others get involved is going to be a pain in the butt. Okay, that's just how I read that. So that is this week's Taroscope. Remember, I've got the Rummage sale going on. I will be listing decks. And some of the decks I have, I don't see. I have no idea, honey. Grunas is the Bardic Tales deck from the French Attitude. Maybe. I have a book on it. Let me see. We just had a jumper, so let's read the jumper and see what it says as extra information. A classic 4 of Cups. Stop worrying about what you don't have. Look at what you're offered. Hey, Nikki. Nice to see you, sweetie. Okay, so that's the extra. Stop looking at what you don't have and accept what is offered. This person is pissing and moaning about the fact these 3 cups are empty, but they have one offered, and they're still being a little whiny butt. So, don't do that. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up to do my live tarot scopes for the patrons. And if you want to join us, you've got time. I'll be live in about 20 minutes or so. And that's patreon.com, patreon.com/Arwen Lynch. Let me put it over here since I can. Ha ha ha. Okay. So, I think that, yeah, good. That's a link. And do hit up the Rummage sale, because I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to keep listing stuff, and keep listing stuff. Let me see if I've got the, let me get you that link. Oh, heck. Everything just went away. Oh. Okay. Where's the Rummage sale, Arwen? Y'all, this is insane. Okay. Everybody still here? And I've got best offers in the miscellaneous. So, and I've got antique bottles. I'm going to be posting one that's from Marlboro Beverage Company, like Marlboro, like the cigarettes. I think it's connected, but I don't know. I've got an old Pepsi bottle. I just listed 6 bottles together. There's an old Wesson oil bottle in it, a Falstaff beer, a glass Mountain Dew. So who knows? You may find something you like. I'll be putting some liquor bottles up there, just a couple, some kitchen stuff, really miscellaneous shit. So who knows? So thanks, guys. I really appreciate you being here. And as always, oh, Nikki, I know I'm so crazy on how I get on or off. I had a bad knee yesterday and today, and so I spent a lot of the morning on the couch reading with an ice pack on my knee. But I'm sorry. Seek joy, y'all. Pass it on.